Hey guys, welcome to Table Talk, the show where you give us topics, we put them in this bowl, which happens to sit on this table. We take them out, we read them, and then we talk about the stuff you want us to talk about. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Emily Newton.
I'm Dave Redman.
Dave Redman, everybody. He's from Connecticut and Make-A-Wish, and we're just hanging out, and we're gonna do some table talks together.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hanging out, chilling out.
Yeah.
Super psyched.
We just played a Cards Against Humanity with David, and we're all a little ashamed.
Also, David is now in the official Strinsom's official launcher book.
If you
just in
hit
case.
the lens today, you will be tied with Trisha for the only person
For the
that's
only
done it.
person that's ever hit the lens.
Yeah.
With the
I think I
Strins-
came close once, but everybody's just.
Yes. Pew!
They hit the
The
cameraman a
Craftsmanship
bunch.
is great, but man, it takes a little bit to
Accuracy.
get used to.
Accuracy is not on point. Are you ready? Want me to dive
Yeah. Let's learn about Dave for
Yeah,
a second.
go.
first.
Yeah, of course.
So you like SourceFed?
I do. I've been
Yeah.
watching since you guys started.
in? Hey!
Oh, yeah.
What's
That's
your favorite
way
SourceFed
too
show?
long.
SourceFed show.
Or SourceFed Nerd Show?
You can go nerd show.
I'm gonna go wild card and say that I really like the no, I can't remember what it's called. The T-shirt.
Drawing board!
Drawing
No,
board.
don't go wild card.
Sam!
Sam!
Sam, the drawing board is his favorite!
It's a big deal, Sam!
No, I don't understand it either!
Oh! I like the drawing board too.
It's great. Did you
It
see
is
what he
great.
did with it recently?
I did. It's the box.
Yeah, he got rid of all the
Cool.
graphics, and Sam's like he's printing out all the shirts on paper, and he's cutting them out. And he's doing like
I love it.
live like props instead of just graphic. It's so good.
I love it.
Sam's a good boy.
Sam's a good
we
boy.
like him. Other than SourceFed, what other YouTube shows do you indulge in?
He's like,
Well.
that's it. Just we have a lot of
Makes sense.
content.
It makes sense.
Philly D, of course.
We've
we
heard
like
of them.
The Game Grumps. I watch a lot of.
Oh,
I don't know who they are. I'm gonna check them
I
out right
know.
now. Do they play games angrily?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of
basically
that,
everyone.
yeah.
Did you hear that, Sam? Drawing board's his favorite.
It's his favorite.
Oh, look, now you got Sam! Yeah! I know.
Actually nominated for an Emmy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
A Webby.
Did you?
Oh, no, Emmy.
Wait,
Oh, no, no,
wait.
yeah,
Did
and
you
Emmy.
confuse your show with House of Cards again?
No, no. Kevin,
Yeah.
you have George Clooney on the set over there. Hang out.
Drawing boards.
House of Drawing Boards.
I love it. George Clooney hanging out. He does have George Clooney on that
I'm gonna
board.
check out the Game Grumps, but in the meantime, let's
Yeah, you
let's
want to dive
jump
in?
on in,
You
sir.
gotta jump on in, sir.
Pick one out.
We'll do.
Yes.
This is from at Ezra Rust Flake.
They're
That's the hardest
thing.
part of the show.
Yeah, it really is. We're always like, I don't know. At Turd Burglar. Oh man, I want that now.
You better get on it.
What was the time you got shouted at the worst? Who was shouting at you and why?
I would say I live in LA, so it was more than likely a crazy person on the street.
Man, do you have any good ones?
I do, and it was definitely a brother and sister fight. It was the
Oh,
only
really?
fight we had ever been in, and it was literally like the best part about it. Because looking back at it, it's the most insane thing on the face of the planet. Who's making noise?
Danny's opening stuff.
Danny!
Danny, love her so much.
What you don't know is we're in a giant airport hangar, so everything resonates
Sound carries.
everywhere.
Horrible acoustics.
No, the shout fight was actually like looking back at it, I'm like, that was the most hilarious. Like, how were my parents not dying laughing? And I bet that they were because they have a very good sense of humor. But it was me and my brother across away from each other, slamming doors and opening them, and then slamming them and opening them. And it was just us being like, I'm not your friend anymore. Slam. Click. Well, I'm not either. Slam. Click. And I just remember it because, like, I always look back at it going, like, that was, what did we think we
You
were
guys
doing?
were a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
We were Scooby-Doo cartoon. That's it. We were just. But it was the
Instead of
same
running.
door too, and we just slam it, and it was a double wide, which that should just give you an idea of where and how I grew up. It was a double wide, so every time you slammed a door, the entire house shook. The entire house
Lee,
shook.
my first place that I lived was a
Was it
trailer.
double wide? Yeah.
No, it was
It's
a single wide, but it was really long.
See, mine was a
Single
double
wide,
wide.
double long.
Yeah, single wide, double long. Ours was really long, and it was a double wide, and then it had a back room that was probably a porch that was covered up.
Yeah.
It was a back room. There was a porch that was covered
Guys,
up, and my poor
double
brother
wides
was
are
in there.
Classy.
They are so classy. And my brother was in the double wide back porch thing, and I remember always like it was burning up in our room, and we'd go to his back room, and he'd be like, "Oh, let's go." It was outside in Yosemite, California. And there was nothing. It was like you could feel the cold air coming up through the grates. So we'd always sleep in what looked like just an entire alpaca outfit.
Now, were you guys out in the middle of nowhere with your double wide, or were you in a trailer area, a trailer park?
Not a trailer park, and it was even funnier because you were just like, it was like just a trailer on a whole bunch of beautiful land.
See, that's like a little bit of heaven.
Turd in a beautiful land.
Our trailer park was in, our trailer was in a trailer park, and those are the
Those
weirdest
communities ever.
Man,
They are.
I got some really fond memories though. We had a red rock painted in our yard just for the it was just there, and somebody painted it red one day, like this red, and we called it Vampire Rock, and that's all I remember about it.
And you probably played so much of Vampire Rock. I know. It was a simpler time, but it was a simpler time where we were just shouting, and my parents didn't stop it, which was even weirder, which makes me think that they were just like,
They're gonna
let
work
it
it
go.
out.
This is hilarious.
They're gonna work it out.
You're not my friend. Boom. I'm taking my shirt back. Boom.
They're totally gonna
Fine,
support
have it.
and love each
Boom.
other in 20 years. Don't you even worry about
Just
it.
slamming doors.
What about you? When have you been yelled at?
I know, shouted at.
Recently, I'm a nanny as my job, and I watched this 11-year-old
nanny.
boy, and he threw a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And he was screaming at me, and he's screaming at me and his mom. But the funniest part was one of the lines was, "You humans don't understand me." I was just like, how was it? You humans.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Now, was that like
understand me.
on the ground temper tantrum, or?
He was just stomping around the house, every room. You humans!
You don't understand me, Mom. You're not my dad.
You're not.
I love that you
that.
humans. The
You
weirdest stuff
humans.
comes out of temper
Oh, yeah.
tantrums. You humans! You don't understand me. I miss a good temper tantrum. I'm serious about that. Like, something happens when you get older and you can't have a temper tantrum, but there's nothing better than just going like,
He's in dangerous territory though, because you're with an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
You're in like this kid's
Oh,
a
yeah, he's
borderline
hitting.
man.
Yep.
And if
Yeah.
he wanted to get physical, like it's like okay, well now we gotta
and you just
make
have
sure
to like
it
do
doesn't
the like
escalate.
arms leg.
I did scream back at him a little bit. I was like, went to his mother. I was like, I'm real sorry.
She's like, no, it's okay.
You're a human.
She's
Sorry.
I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Humans don't
Humans don't understand. But there is those moments where you're
cry
like
for help.
so ragey.
I felt really
I
bad.
know. But he had
So
to.
outside of that moment, are you guys like best friends?
Oh yeah, he loves me. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we go
That's
everywhere
cool.
together.
I love that.
That's cool.
I love
bonded
that.
together.
It is weird how those people influence you really hard. I had people that watch me that have influenced like decisions I make now. One woman was a clothes horse. She went to jail later for shopping. And embezzlement. My parents made really great decisions. But she influenced. I was like Coco Chanel at like 4. I was like, it was amazing. But they do. They influence you so hard. You don't realize it until you grow up and you're like, oh, those like
So much
side
pressure
parents.
on me.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're affecting that
You're
kid's life.
affecting that kid's
I'm
life.
aware.
You're affecting that kid's life.
Trying my hardest.
I know there was one guy that actually told me not to smoke. He was like, his name was Jared, and he was super cool. And like he
do
saw
this
someone smoking,
ever.
and I just remember he had a Jeep, and he was way cool, and he'd come over and watch us, and he was like, smoking's so stupid, guys. Don't smoke. And I was like, yeah.
Buy a Jeep though.
Yeah. Okay. Jared's
Get
cool.
yourself a Jeep.
He gets it.
The most recent time that I was yelled at, and I talked about this recently on another table talk, so I won't dive into it too much, is when Peter Gilroy and Matt Bowman and I
Yes!
were yelled at in the bathroom at VidCon.
Yeah, you did.
Click this link for that story. Don't know where it is. But another time before that always makes me smile is that my senior year in track, we went to state, and we were in a hotel. And instead of mentally preparing and physically preparing for the next day's events, me and my friend Matt Beckwith were running around the halls nut tapping each other, which
that's the
is
thing
when
you
you
do.
run and you do that and then they fall and you laugh
The
because
fact
you're
that you have
just a
children always
I
baffles
know.
me.
We're just dumb high
The stuff
schoolers
that you've done.
laughing. But he gets me really hard. And his dad is the track coach, Mr. Beckwith, who just retired.
Which is why you could not tap into the halls of a
But anyway,
motel.
Matt gets me once, and I'm crying. He gets me so bad that I'm crying and I'm screaming in pain in the middle of the hotel room. And then he comes out and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "He whacked me in the nuts."
You threw under the bus?
real, but he still, that's what happened. I wasn't lying.
You threw him
whacked
under
me
the
in the
bus.
nuts. And then he just looks at us both. He goes, "Get back to your rooms and no more whacking." No more whacking. Because he didn't know what to say at that moment.
The poor people in the other room are like, I'm never singing a Ramada again. Ever. This is insane. This is not, oh my God. No. Grab the Gideon Bible, we're leaving.
Just launch that topic.
Well, are
get
you
your
ready?
name in
Let's
the
do
book.
this.
It up.
Do. Oh, he's got a different tactic.
Oh, way too far.
Oh,
was
that
on,
actually was
but you
pretty.
hit your mom.
hit my mother.
Oh no! Wait, does that in the book? Can we make
One
that work?
mom
One
shot.
mom shot. Done. All right, I'm
do
diving
it, Lee.
in.
Get it.
I'm diving in.
No more whacking.
All right, from Nels, no more whacking. It's just the cable's not working. The ice machine was a joke.
Bible's so skinny.
I know. This lotion feels weird,
I
Pat.
don't think they
I can't
changed
do
the
this. Oh no, I'm not doing it. All right, Nels Bells Taylor said, "Do you have a passion that some people think are odd? Is odd? Do you have a passion that some people think is odd?"
What do you do in your life that you love that other people think is probably
Sketch
real weird?
comedy.
Yeah,
I know.
improv.
The improv and sketch comedy, I know that, like, and especially explaining it to, like, anyone. And explaining it to anyone, it's like, well,
What- I
I
mean-
devote a good 40 hours of my life to writing weird sketches
I
with
get
characters.
one-word suggestions from an audience that pays to watch us make stuff up.
Yeah.
That's
and
really
that's
weird.
about it. No, I think that would probably be the biggest passion that I have, that some people are like, so, wow, 40 hours of your life, do they pay you? No.
No.
No, they don't. No, I'm actually in a lot of debt and I have 60 wigs to my name. It's crazy. Like, really? Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's not a joke.
that is not a joke. I do have 60 wigs to my name, and no, I guarantee you that's, to some people it's so weird. And my cousin came out recently. She's from North Carolina, and she came out and she's like, "So, who writes those?" I was like, "Me." "When do you do that? When do you?" And she like has a family and a house and all that stuff, and I'm like, in a tiny apartment in North Hollywood, and
But even our jobs, it's that way too.
Yeah,
Whenever
it's a-
I've talked to anybody outside of even LA,
Yeah.
even in LA, whenever I talk to anybody, especially now that I'm getting on in age, and they're like, "What do you do for a living?" I go, "I make YouTube videos."
videos. That's
How does that work?
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. It's okay. I would also say IPA beer. I'm like a deep love of, it's not
That's not
weird,
weird.
but I think when you dive in, it's delicious. But when you dive into like stuff like that gets you, I'm overwhelmed by it now. I've literally tried probably about 200,
You cry every time
250
you have a
different
new one.
beers. And I cry every time one's seasonal and you can't find it anymore. We were like, do we take a trip to Oregon just to get that beer? Like, so that is probably weird to some people. Just like wine is really weird to some people. But yeah, diving into IPA beers and sketch comedy, everybody. Wait, so yeah, well, I'm looking for a Tron outfit. It's for a sketch about a bar mitzvah.
I'm gonna use it once. David, what about you? Anything?
I'm gonna have to go to the other end of that and say
Oh.
the amount of time I spend watching you guys' videos.
I understand that.
Hours on end, and my friends are just.
tell us
you just go
more,
on
David.
YouTube, like,
it.
YouTube.com/StoreSpec.
through my subscriptions,
So
just
you
one
watch
after
us,
the other.
Do you have a lot of subscriptions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty.
That
I'm
is
trying to think of
nice.
the other stuff I watch.
I
Right?
know. No, that is. It's kind of crazy.
Mike Falzone a lot.
Oh, Mike Falzone's great, and he's the nicest
He's been on
guy.
Table Talk
He's been on
before.
Table Talk before.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
He is one of the most genuine, sweet guys. That
He
I've met.
is, and every time I see him, want to braid his hair. He's got this beautiful, luxurious hair, and I'm like, I either want to put him in a play as Jesus, or I want to like braid his beautiful hair. But I can see that because even when I watch too many YouTube videos, mine are usually cat and puppy sort of based.
So you, is it safe to say you kind of grew up watching YouTube a little bit?
Sure. Yeah.
Because there is that generation now. Like Will he grew
Yeah.
up watching YouTube.
He knows so many
I did
YouTube
not.
people.
YouTube started when I was getting out of college, and I've been on it since. It's been my job, which is weird. But you grew up watching it.
Yeah, I did.
Do you find, because I was talking to some other kids about this when we did DeFranco Does Vancouver, in high schools and stuff like that, is YouTube still kind of like a fringe thing that isn't necessarily like, it's not necessarily popular to watch YouTube, like it's still kind of like an outsiders group thing?
Yeah, everyone's heard of YouTube and watched videos on YouTube, but the people who watch, like, subscribe and watch shows that come out is still a small group of people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that I don't know. At least where I'm from, when I not to say this about you guys, but when I tried to tell anybody about my Make-A-Wish, they're like, what are you doing? I'm on a YouTube company. Like, oh, that's
Did
fun.
you just tell me you're like, I'm going to Universal?
Yeah.
I'm going to Universal.
Going to Hollywood.
Going to Hollywood. Oh, cool, great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No, it
interesting
is.
because
It is.
we get locked in these bubbles because the communities are great. The SourceFed, you guys, part of the SourceFed community, you guys are so awesome and
Yeah.
and you're grouped together so well that it feels so big even to us. But then if we went, we go back
We
to
go
Connecticut.
anywhere else, and they're
Yeah.
like, we have no idea what you're talking about.
you?
Like, I will say, like, oh, you know, so and so, and people outside of this world are like, Retton who? Like, Retton Link.
And these are people that make TV and everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
it
think
is.
we
It's
need
crazy.
to hug him.
I know. Oh, hugs. Keep watching, baby.
Did you shoot yet? Let David shoot your
I know.
topic.
I'm taking my topic. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because it's a new thing that I do. Some people call it cheating. I call it cheating. You make two, and you ball it
By
up.
some people, you mean people?
I mean, some people call it cheating. I call it cheating.
All right, so not
Ready?
as much power this time. Hold it down. There we go.
Oh, okay. No, between the two, you can get a middle ground on that one.
See, there's not as much weight in the smaller one.
No, there isn't. This is a good idea, though. He's popping it on the top. That's something I haven't tried. I've always been trying to hold it on the button.
There we go.
Here we go.
It was on point.
That was so close!
wind.
Okay, but now you know. Now you
go.
officially know what
Right,
the
it's
rule
like right
is.
here.
Yeah, this is a pretty good spot, too. I might have moved
We
it.
answered that before.
This guy! Oh, no, sorry.
Look, it's
user.
probably gonna be the last topic. I want to be a good one for him.
I get it.
This could be fun. This could get weird in front of your mom.
He's like, hide it.
Oh, both of those are good. Leo. Actually, you guys, let's do a
Yep.
committee. Which one
Ready?
should we do?
Committee. Yep.
Bottom?
No,
Yep.
Bottom? All right.
Right? Yeah, see? Got him.
That's a Reddit question, AMA question.
Oh,
Or
really?
Not an AMA, the Ask Reddit question that I saw.
While I'm reading this, go ahead and fire that off.
All right,
Yep.
I'll do.
At Luke Rolt says, is there a person, real or fiction, that you find attractive, but you probably shouldn't?
DJ, just so you know, DJ is
DJ was like airport.
DJ is airport air traffic controlling. This is amazing.
And I was like, I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, talk slower?
I know. He's like, no, this. Point to it.
Got it. Got it.
this,
Get
you
it.
got this.
Get it.
No, that should count. It hit the thing. It never happens. Can we put a half down? We're
so-
putting
He
a
doesn't
half
want our
down.
charity.
Oh man, but that was so close.
He's gonna hit this one at the end, though. Okay, so at Luke Rolt
that
says,
was the best.
is there a person, real or fiction, that you find attractive, but you probably shouldn't? Man, I got lists.
Oh, I know I have. You definitely have this. Real already
Susan
out of the gate.
Sarandon,
Susan Sarandon.
Betty
is the
White.
biggest
I'm not
one.
even lying.
No, he's not. She's funny. I get it.
man.
I had, and this is the God's honest truth. I had the biggest crush on Chris Farley growing up.
Yeah?
Like that's just. It's not that no one shouldn't be because he's freaking adorable and so funny and handsome. But I literally I was in love with him. Like it was like where most people had teen heartthrobs. I was like Chris Farley's it.
It makes
I
sense.
loved him. He was so funny. I just thought he was so funny. I wanted him to be my husband.
It's a little hard for me to watch Chris Farley now, not because he died.
because
the way
you
he
miss him
did.
so much.
That's part of it, but I can see the sadness in his eyes.
No, you can't. Not always.
Yeah, maybe not in Tommy Boy.
Tommy
but
Boy,
like,
you cannot.
A lot of his later stuff, I'm like, oh, I can see the
love him.
pain, and it's really hard. for
Don't
me.
take it away from me. I love him so
Sorry.
much.
He's so
no,
good. He was
He's
brilliant.
so good. And Tommy Boy was a big one. And then what's his name from Labyrinth? I had
Jarrett?
Yeah, I had sexual.
Not
things about
David
him.
Bowie, but
no,
him, the
Jareth.
Goblin King.
The Goblin King. I was like,
In those tights?
I mean, it was basically a woman. That's basically what I had. I was like, oh, hello. But I know that there was also like weird, probably like weird cartoons that I had things for
Dude,
that I was like, I get it.
The
like,
squirrel from
oh yeah, the squirrel from what?
Sword in the Stone.
Wait, was it the big one that was
Not the big,
infatuated
not the
with-
big one, but the little one, the little cute one.
little cute
Just
one.
wanted to be loved.
Oh, you loved her.
Man, I was head
Over heels.
Oh, also, Goofy Movie is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's one of the best. It
The
is
girl
the
from
best.
Goofy Movie, I was like, she's kind of human.
She's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. Oh man, I know that there was
so
other ones
weird
like
and
that.
sad.
It is. It's the weirdest thing to be like, no, Jareth, and then yeah, I
Come on,
had a bunch
David.
of them.
Tell us your secrets.
No.
Say Misty from Pokemon.
Oh!
Oh,
It's a cartoon. I get it. She's cute. She's cute.
Pikachu's kind of got a thing going
Pikachu's got a
on.
thing. She's
And
Pika
also,
cute.
Pika cute.
I forget her name, which is the red dress from Who Framed Roger
Oh,
Rabbit.
duh. That's an obvious.
Come on,
Come on.
David.
Oh, yeah.
That was, you know,
You're
that's,
weird if you
that's,
don't.
I know.
There you
That's
go.
Elliot's like number one. Elliot's number one was Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. Grab him. Nice.
man.
Ninja moves.
Okay.
No, really, that is.
Anybody
There's.
else?
I mean, there's.
I bet you
cartoons.
DJ's got one or two. DJ, who you got?
That I'm attracted to that I shouldn't be?
Yeah.
Pat Sajak?
That's it. No. Oh, that is a big one. I say Patrick Stewart all the time. I am
Patrick
dead serious
Stewart.
about
That's
that.
also normal,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel.
normal. I feel he's beautiful and he's super handsome.
Picard.
Picard is super. He's on point. He gets it. He knows what's up. He gets it. But there is other weird ones
gets
that I'm
it.
sure. I'm so sure you dive into those weird worlds where you're like, oh, the devil from Willow. The devil from Willow. I was like, he's jacked, man. Like he was working out constantly. It was actually, wasn't it Tim Curry?
Are you thinking Legend?
Don't yell at me, Danny!
Yeah, I thought you were being a little weird there.
I know I was being weird. Sorry, every sci-fi
What,
geek out there ever.
Okay,
And
Andy
fantasy
and
nerd.
Goonies. Okay, Goonies. Like as a kid, I loved Andy, but now I like the other one a lot more. What's her name? She had the sitcom recently.
The old lady?
No, she had the sitcom about the baby.
Martha Plimpton.
Martha Plimpton. I find her super
Are
hot
you
now.
serious?
Yeah.
My friend David looks exactly like her.
I think David's hot.
And he is. You said it? It's gonna give? No, I'm serious. My friend David has a show called Simply Plimpton where he plays Martha Plimpton.
Subscribe.
It's the best. It really is.
I think we
Martha
should-
Plimpton.
We think we should end it with Martha Plimpton.
No! Oh man, Jessica Rabbit, Martha Plimpton.
I'm not supposed to like her,
and
but
the
I do.
devil from Legend. I get it. Steve Buscemi does a weird thing. He's so talented.
He does
Those
it for
eyes.
you.
It's those eyes. Bing.
Love me or I'll eat your soul.
Oh, we have to
Launch it off
Launch
while
it.
you're
You got
doing that.
this.
So you guys, thanks for watching Tabletop.
Guys,
David, thank you for
David,
joining
thank you for
us.
joining
I
us.
love being
What a
here.
Did you have a
natural,
good time?
right?
Hope you had a good
Such
time.
a natural.
Do you want me to ask your mom who she thinks is kind of?
Sure, let's do it.
Mom, do you have an answer
do you
to
have
that?
any weird people that you think are hot?
Oh man.
She's like,
I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. one.
that's fair. It's the
That's fair.
it's the
She,
devil from Legend again.
She said
isn't
Joe
it?
Beretta.
I am in the presence of my son.
So close.
No! Did it graze it? Did graze
You
it?
say like, subscribe, click the annotation for more source fed. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, and click the annotation for more SourceFed. Thanks for watching.
Yeah! David
Oh,
killed
you're
it.
getting a redo.
Oh, redo.
Yeah,
redo.
I am gonna hit it.
No, this is bull.
There you go. Put him in the book.